Welcome back. Here we go again. But before we get
Happy
into
summer.
it, here's something that I sort of missed. If you leave at the start of Chapter 5 and come all the way back to the Neptune base where you got Deep Sea's ID, this guy appears.
The duck. Oh no. Spotted. What? No!
R.I.P. Duck. Gone too soon.
Rip duck.
Yeah,
He
just
was
a
too
little,
good for this world.
just a little side thing.
Easter egg, you might say. But okay. It's time for loads and loads and loads of side quest.
It is. So, as I mentioned at the end of last time, the sandbox has opened. We can technically go to any planet in the solar system, and when we hover over them, New will kind of give us a brief rundown of what he kind of expects to be there.
Warp zone.
Normally, in a real LP, this would be where audience participation would occur, but this is not a real LP. This is a fake LP, so you get to decide where we're going.
Okay, let's go to the mothership.
Yeah,
Wow. All right.
I told you Mercury will be the first planet that we go to. This isn't a planet.
I see. You got me. Oh no, we're gonna do this, huh?
So, this is Geek's mothership. It
Was.
It's undergone some renovations. We're not going to fight anything here right now because they will firmly and easily annihilate us. We're just here for two things.
Loot.
Loot. Sweet, sweet loot. Here's the first thing.
Locatomatic.
Second thing is just a little further in.
Careful.
Don't worry about the strange disembodied voices.
Well, Zorbal's got headlights, right?
That's true. Colonel has military experience, but no headlights.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter who's
Here
sending.
we are. Okay.
At least not to my knowledge. You are, however, alone.
Ooh. I
So
was gonna say.
do be careful.
Yeah.
Those are in fact enemies.
I was a little worried when that one wasn't moving. Aha.
So
Zoom.
yeah, that's a weapon for the Colonel. It may be his best weapon, in my opinion. Why don't you tell us what it does, good guy?
42 attack. 60% chance to do KO. Wow. Numb. Beamed. Strange. Jesus.
And
Attacks twice.
yep,
Okay. Hits all. It's a shotgun.
yep.
Ignores evade. Jesus Christ. Colonel is gonna be overpowered after this.
Indeed, he is probably going to be the reason that we can, in fact, go anywhere after this.
Ugh. Spaceship is alive.
That seems to have a slight organic infestation. Of course, being a shotgun, it takes both hands. But that's fine, because it attacks
Yeah.
twice.
It
And hits everyone.
Yeah, it hits twice.
It's the super shotgun from Doom. We're just gonna let that guy be. Don't worry about it.
It's probably okay.
And finally,
Well, now,
we have.
that's an interesting record to find here.
Mm-hmm. And
Surprise. This game actually does have a rendition of Toby Fox's Megalovania.
it's been a
When
hot
does it
minute,
play?
but we did hear it during Luis's daring escape. Way back in
Yeah, that's
chapter
right.
2?
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that particular instance.
And if you're wondering
Thought
why
it'll
we're walking out, it's because for
okay.
some reason we call is disabled.
Can't imagine why.
He will come back eventually.
Don't go. Drones need you.
The drones can take
They
care of
look-
themselves.
Up to you.
Alright. Now, as I told you, we're going to head for Mercury. Perhaps after we get some fuel.
How about the sun?
Strangely
the
enough,
sun?
there is no sun. Oh, but that does remind me.
Oh.
I almost forgot to talk to Bosun
Huh.
because Locatomatic is a ship upgrade.
Dog.
And as you might be able to infer from the name, it's a map, which is quite useful, as you might expect.
Finally, a map.
Yep. You cannot get onto a Geek's mothership until you've gone to the future. I believe I
Okay.
tried to land on it earlier. It's been a while. We're just going to pick up some fuel here. Should be fine. Generally, having above 10 fuel will let you go pretty much anywhere you need to go. There are, as we've seen, gas stations scattered throughout the solar system, as one would expect.
This is the one you get towed to, though, if you run out, right?
I believe so. I've never actually run out of fuel because I am paranoid motherfucker like that. As you can
You
see,
say paranoid, I say sensible. Oh,
tomato, tomato. As you can see, it doesn't just show planets on the map. It also shows points of interest. Now, the only point we care about is Mercury, which for some reason has a barrier around it like Earth and Mars.
interesting that you can open that barrier. What does he have
Like
to say
Earth and
about this
Mars.
place?
Well, that's not suspicious.
Yeah, he's denying, but there was a barrier here, so
Yeah, there has to be something here. And thankfully, I guess this might be the dark side or something, because we don't instantly melt when we come onto the surface. Huh.
oh. Well, okay.
Yep, we're getting the Earthbound something strange music.
Creepy tune. Awful dark in here. Someone should turn on the lights. Fish? That's better. Huh? What the? Am I seeing things? Or...
appeared
Someone
to
in that
be.
tank swimming.
Yeah.
You, what have I told you about skinny dipping?
I don't know, New has blonde hair.
Could be a wig.
Ah, that's true. Maybe he's attached to the hat.
Whoa!
Wow. And
Found the mother load.
and Alan just steals the entire load.
Okay.
So this is the Mercury base. I will try not to get too lost, but this place does loop in on itself, so
Okay.
apologies if I do get confused for a little bit. There are no encounters in here, so you don't have to worry about that.
They're all safely locked behind the glass.
Yeah, no encounters, plenty of knowledge, however. Whoever lives here has apparently gone all over the solar system and collected some creatures.
Procured. Yoinked.
Acquired.
Taken in. Adopted. Oh, is this a lights off puzzle?
Yep.
Okay.
However, power's off.
Cat.
Cat.
That's a cat.
Yep. Cat.
Wow. Very good cat. You don't say.
Yeah, this place also seems to have some greenery within it, but slightly less malevolent.
It's less overgrown, too. Just a little less. As if some of it were deliberately placed. Oh, hello.
Enough place you can buy rain food lunches and fuel in case you're running low. You know, trying to find where the fuck Mercury is. And gold
the good
orbs.
shit.
Yep,
Glad they cost 420.
of course they do.
Whoa, hey, slow down. Alright.
By 3. We've got some spare change.
Not the ones we've encountered. Whoa. Oh no, they were just saying hello. We are the monsters.
Makes you think. But right now, we're trying to find a way to turn on the power, so we can solve that lights on puzzle, as you mentioned.
Huh?
I'm sure it's fine.
Guess they can either hold their breath or breathe underwater.
Different cat. You can tell by the meow.
Right, of course. It's different depending on the cat. Some go meow, some go meow, some go yas. Well, the geek can breathe in space, so I don't guess it's much different than space being underwater.
Yeah, they're
I don't know that they have
odd one and the same.
gills, though. But in either environment, there's nothing breathable. Space is a vacuum, though.
I mean, there is oxygen in water, H2O.
Yeah, but there's too much H for the O. If you know
I think
what I mean.
I think I know what that stray not fish thing is. Hold a hunch.
They're such graceful swimmers. Oh, ghost. What's the ghost say?
No problem
Just
here.
Go through the wall. Go through the wall. You're a ghost. You can do that.
I think these might be anti-ghost walls.
Go through the other wall. Oh. We'll have to go around, I guess.
Now we have to go
Now
back
that
and
we've come.
find the hatch, the lights on puzzle.
So then I wonder what exactly built this. I don't know. One person couldn't possibly have put all this together by themselves. Maybe it was abandoned, and whoever that is a squatter.
Well, that Mrs. Saturn we talked to did mention a boss.
Green one.
Nothing down here.
Nope. But I bet there's an incredible view.
Yeah. Seems like it. You'd
It's
think.
just a shame that we're looking from the wrong way, such that we can't see it.
The limitations of a 2D engine. Top down.
Say this is top down? It's kind of got like a faux angle thing going on.
kind of side down.
Yeah, not quite isometric.
No, isometric would be like angled.
Yep. Was it not further to the left? Perhaps it's this way further though.
Well, like I said, the base loops on itself.
Up the stairs into the...
It might be the door down. Oh, nope. It's
Yeah, here we are. Oops. Remember the first time you went to the Mercury base and I wasn't used to being a navigator and you got lost for 3 days?
Oh no.
Oh, whoops. Whoa.
Zip in the hyperpod.
Well, they seem nice. Space Cthulhu?
Before you leave, make sure you open this present.
Aha! Don't. Yep, apparently you can miss that one and never get it. Which that would require you to just ignore the present.
Who would do that?
Someone who does not deserve a reboot orb, I imagine.
You recall, we got a reboot orb way back in the beginning of the game when we were controlling Geeg.
We have two now.
We
Oh,
have
wait, we have...
one.
Oh, yeah, of course. He got it, so therefore...
He
we
used
have
it.
now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're one and done.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It corrected, it fixed that blue screen. If only it were that simple.
If only.
I feel frustrated for no discernible reason.
Something's niggling at the edge of my consciousness.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, there's Life Up Omega. Finally, the good shit. Well, I think there is one room I did not manage to find here. We'll explore a little, then we'll leave.
Are we allowed to teleport out of here?
Yes.
Is recall disabled?
We can recall at any point, yes.
So can I
So yes,
discuss
as
the character?
you may or may not have noticed, that person did not mention a name, and no one here
correct.
will mention their name. But
So that
if you look
her
at
name.
if you look at the files, there will be
Yep, you'll.
there'll be a file with their name. Go ahead.
Game never mentions her name, but in its files, this Geeg's sprite is labeled Cerue. That is spelled C-E-R-U-E, keeping the naming convention of Geeg's names ending in U-E, like New and Geeg.
Indeed.
I wonder if New even knows about this place. He professed that there wasn't on Mercury anything, but he knew how to open the force field. I think our captain has a little explaining to do.
Perhaps we'll give him a brief interrogation when we get back to the ship. I'm pretty sure the room I missed is on the far left. I think. Okay, here's one.
Oops! It's me!
Every mook uses psi. Except Alan, who, as you may recall, started with no psi.
He didn't have any psi. Made him psi.
That wasn't the room I was thinking of, but I'm glad I found it.
Not sure why, but the bit that said their many limbs help not only with transportation is amusing to me. They have so many limbs that helps them transportate. It helps them move. 'Cause they've got so many legs. Yet it doesn't look like Alan actually has any walking animation. He just sort of glides along.
He kind of wiggles.
Kind of hops a little. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if it's loud, all those tentacles just slapping the ground. One after another. Probably shouldn't bring it up to him though. Maybe it'd cause a...
He'd probably get very
dilemma.
self-conscious.
Alan, how do you move all of those legs at once? And then he just face plants immediately.
The moment you start thinking about it is the moment you lose your ability to do anything.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to spend too much longer fumbling around in here.
Exploring.
There's one more room in here that has some stormmen in it. I'd like to find it, but if not, I'll just pull open RPG Maker and give you the rundown indirectly. I'm pretty sure I've been over here. Yeah, this is the cat. That's the only creature that is just outside of some manner of containment.
It escaped, of course.
Probably. Or maybe never in one to begin with.
It's really foggy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess it bothers Saru, but...
It's probably humidity from all the plants. Oh well. I'll just open up RPG Maker and tell you what's in the other. Stormmen, Class 2 sentient species. This species has been irreversibly tied to cyberization procedures that are implemented upon their birth. Their biological origins are constantly being overridden by mechanical imperatives, and they are now created in factories as though they are purely robotic. It is their natural components that enable them to perform psi abilities. Though their species' forced conversion was a mistake, the design itself is impressive. A little bit of personal bias creeping into that otherwise rather detached analysis. Who apparently does not appreciate what happened to the Martians.
You did say she's not like Geeg. Geeg is an anomaly. Aberration.
So of course he knew. How couldn't he?
You always knew. Who knew?